A psychological magic trick. The Biden economy has hurt Americans more than ever in the last 4 years. Yet, for some reason, going into November, Democrats kept beating the insanity drum that the economy was great, Bidenomics was working, and everything was just dandy. Then, suddenly, when President Trump takes over the economy Biden ruined, they decide to blame Trump for the problems. It has been humorous, to say the least. Now, the left wing media outlet Politico is claiming that Democrats were simply tricked into believing the economy was in a good position. That is right, they were tricked. Somehow, someway, in 4 years, none of them managed to see higher prices and were hoodwinked, bamboozled by data that was incorrect. Pure stupidity somehow becomes someone else's fault. Economist and Fox News contributor Elizabeth Ames says people were either living under a rock or just too delusional to see what was before their eyes. This was not a period of dynamic growth like we saw in the 1990s and 1980s, where we had a lot of investment, job creation, and innovation, says Ames. This was basically a stagnant economy with some snapback from the COVID period. There were also the fake Biden jobs reports to throw in there, giving the presumption of a growing economy. Most of those reports were then heavily edited backwards later, sometimes by well over 100,000 jobs. By anyone, but anyone, again with logic, knew that those reports were doctored or just not realistic. They wanted to get Kamala Harris elected, and that is what they tried to do, spin it as positively as they could. I am not sure they even believed it, she says. Ames adds that the only real fix to getting rid of inflation is to stabilize our failing dollar.